Ask me why someone who's never had an ache or a pain is in love with this bed.
Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America.
Mattress One is your mattress headquarters. Visit mattressone.com to find a store near you.
Investigative coverage you can count on. Channel 4. Live from the local station, News 4 Jax starts now.
More police are on the University of Florida campus after 4 women were attacked. What students are doing to stay safe and the app that can help. And a breaking news alert, the preliminary report for Malaysia Flight 17 has just been released. What we now know about the flight shut down over Ukraine. Well, good Tuesday morning. It's September 9th. I'm Ashley Mitchum. Before we get to those stories, we do want to talk about the forecast, Rich. Today, are we expecting more rain?
More of the same, almost identical to yesterday's pattern. What we'll see will be a little reduction in the overall volume, but it's about the same timeline. We'll start off pretty quiet here this morning and build into being bigger thunderstorm or bigger showers and thunderstorms. I'll say more widespread. Right now, we've got a few of those isolated showers that continue throughout areas of southeast Georgia, way crossing a line over toward I-75. Once you hit Fernandina, southward Jacksonville, lots of clutter. I was expecting to see more fog out there, but so far so good this morning. We'll get those fog reports coming up. Recently, put this into gear, and you'll see this is where we have that little line where we continue with some of the convective activity. But note that the lightning count here remains low numbers, and even when we go back to the live radar here, you'll see that click into the live radar. There you go, 0 inside of our inland areas. But it will be a nuisance for getting those kids ready and getting moms and dads ready as they get ready to head out to work this morning, dodging some of those showers in southeast Georgia. Into downtown Jacksonville, 73 degrees, calm conditions, and that's what could lead to some of that fog. We've got plenty of water laying all over the place. Lawns, gardens, even lots of puddles out there on the roadway. So your forecast, we've got the cooler, cloudy conditions this morning. Rains return for the afternoon. We're talking about the widespread stuff, and then those evening storms will fade, sending us into the hump of the work week with some improvements, and we'll see those as we make our way through at least Friday with a little unsettled pattern trying to move in by the time we hit the weekend. The broad view, same idea here. We've got that line that continues with the active weather, our flow from the southwest. When you look out to the Gulf of Mexico, you see plenty of showers and storms going on there, and that's what will migrate through our area later on today. Upper 70s right now for Waycross, surrounded mainly by those low to mid 70s here this morning. Our forecast under what will become those cloudy skies through the lunch hour, taking us to 86 degrees. We'll top out with those upper 80s at right about where we should be with those temperatures, but we are running high when it comes to that chance for the wet stuff. We'll talk about that and your work week forecast coming up in 10 minutes. Ashley, back to you.
Thank you, Richard. New this morning, a man is recovering in the hospital after an apparent drive-by shooting. Happened just before 10 last night on East 27th Street in the Long Branch area. The man is expected to be okay. No vehicle or suspect information is known at this time, but if you have any information, call Crime Stoppers 866-845-TIPS. Now to a crime alert that has an entire community on edge. After 4 attacks on young women in just 1 week, police at the University of Florida have increased patrols working to keep students safe. In the past week and a half, all of these attacks have happened within a few miles of each other. Now police are looking to find the man who is responsible. A composite sketch has not been released yet, but this surveillance video has captured police attention, showing a person of interest. Look on the screen there. You can see him. They say the white man appears to be in his 20s, at least 6 feet tall, weighs between 200 and 250 pounds, with dark hair and a beard. Well, it is Sexual Assault Awareness Week on campus, and students are pledging not to walk alone. Channel 4's Haley Winslow spoke to UF students who say they're determined to make sure this does not happen to anyone else.
All around the University of Florida Monday night, students are seen walking in pairs. In popular places like the Student Union, libraries, and Sorority Row, police have beefed up patrol, and Gators are taking a proactive approach to make their campus safer.
Everyone's really focused on making sure that the girls in the group and basically just everybody has safety when walking and no one's walking alone at night.
The president of the University of Florida sent out an email warning students and advising teachers to let out class early so students can arrange to walk together. Gators are posting free self-defense class times on Facebook, and grad student Nikki Steinberger organized a last-minute rally encouraging students to sign posters pledging "No Gator Walks Alone."
What's your message to this man? You mess with one Gator, you mess with all of us, and we're gonna find whoever this is, one or multiple individuals, and you know, I do hope that he gets what he needs as well as far as help and assistance. He is a part of this community. He's in our city, so I hope that he gets what he needs to make sure that he doesn't feel like he needs to do this to anyone ever again.
The attacks have opened students' eyes and changed their behavior.
Last week I was in the library till 2 o'clock in the morning, and now today I was kind of like, do I go? Do I not go? What do I do? I'm going to probably go home and just stay in my room, hopefully I get stuff done. But, like, I don't know. It does affect a lot of students because a lot of us are probably like, maybe we shouldn't stay on campus so late.
But if students have to stay on campus late or alone, they have many resources they can take advantage of to stay safe, including a student escort service called SNAP, a helpful app called Tap Shield that alerts authorities of an emergency with the push of a button, or simply phoning a friend.
It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to have your friend come and pick you up if you don't want to walk across campus because the risk of sexual assault isn't worth it.
Students are encouraged to download a couple apps on their phone that can be helpful. One is called Snap. It's a service that's free to students that will pick them up wherever they are on campus and take them home or to their car. Another one is called Tap Shield, that literally with the tap of a button, your phone will alert police that you're in an emergency. And of course, they remind you, all of the leaders on campus, the University of Florida Police and the president, never to walk alone on campus. Reporting in Gainesville, Haley Winslow, Channel 4, the local station.
Police have now released a composite sketch of a man they say tried to sexually assault a woman near a fire station on the west side. So here's the sketch. The attempted assault happened on August 28th off Collins Road. The suspect is described as heavy set, 6 feet 2 inches tall. Police tell us he has dark hair and smelled of cigarette smoke. Investigators say the man attacked a woman behind this fire station near a church. You may remember that. And they say that she was leaving a late-night EMT class. Covering the Malaysia Flight 17 crash, a preliminary report on what happened was just released. The Dutch Safety Board says it was likely shot down by high-energy objects from outside the aircraft. It also found no evidence of the recorders being manipulated. There was no evidence of technical fault or pilot error. There was no sign of alarm before the plane split into pieces. The plane was shot down in Ukraine back in July, killing 298 people. A full report of the tragedy is expected to be compiled within the year. And later today, 2 high-profile candidates will be interviewed for the Florida State University president position. The first round of interviews took place yesterday. Now FSU interim president Garnet Stokes and State Senator John Thrasher will go in front of the search committee. But student groups have been protesting Thrasher's candidacy for months.
Each candidate deserves respect and to be treated with respect and to have their candidacy vetted in a proper way.
It shouldn't be a protest to interview high-profile candidates. I think, it's good to have high-profile candidates. It makes you appreciate the process.
A total of 5 candidates will be interviewed today, and 3 or 4 will be selected as finalists. Well, New York cab drivers aren't known for their cautious driving, but now the city's making an effort to change that. How the city's safest cabbies were honored, coming up. And the White House is now responding to Ray Rice's suspension from the NFL for domestic violence. What it's saying about the fight to end violence against women, that is next.
Like WJXT4, the local station, on Facebook. If you know a person or business that deserves to be recognized for their efforts to make Jacksonville a better place to live, email us at positivelyjax@wjxt.com. Positively Jax is brought to you by Memorial Hospital.
I don't believe you.
No way.
How's that possible?
That's crazy.
I don't believe you.
I find that really hard to believe.
I don't know about that.
No way.
2 pairs of glasses for $69.95 with a free eye exam.
I paid way too much.
It's true. At America's Best, we've been selling quality eyewear at low prices for 35 years. Call 1-800-2PAIR or visit americasbest.com today.
How did I set a new personal record today? I started with a test run. Then I got a solid night's rest in a great room. And before I hit the road, I hit the breakfast bar, where I got my fuel for the next 26 miles.
Great endings begin here. That's why at Choice Hotels, we give you cozy rooms, free breakfast, and right now when you take 2 separate trips, you earn 1 night free. Book now at choicehotels.com.
Friends, save in Jacksonville at Kia of Orange Park and Southside Kia when you choose from a huge selection of used cars priced under $99.95. Like this week right here at Kia of Orange Park, this Hyundai Elantra only $49.99. We've got a Saturn Vue for just $69.99. This Expedition with the third row, $79.99. Loaded up Equinox with leather, $89.99. And this Cadillac CTS, $99.99. Save online at KiaOrangePark.com or come to the corner of Blanding on 118th and save.
During Calico Corner's annual fall sale, change your home to reflect your personal style. Save up to 75% off all fabrics store-wide. Choose from thousands of yards of Decorator fabrics in stock and ready for immediate purchase. Plus, save 15% off all hardware, trim, blinds, shades, and custom furniture too. Coordinate furniture and fabrics, combine colors and textures, and express your individuality with style. Create your perfect home at Calico Corners. Hurry in for best selection. Sale going on now.
Help the American Heart Association fight heart disease and stroke. Register your team at firstcoastheartwalk.org and join us September 20th at Metropolitan Park.
We see the positive. Positively Jax is powered by Memorial Hospital.
An Oz daytime exclusive.
I'm Adam Lanza's mother. I am Dylan Klebold's mother.
Could her son be the next school shooter?
The moment I learned about Newtown, my first thought, what if that's my son someday?
Today at 4 on Channel 4, the local station.
The news of Ravens running back Ray Rice being cut from the NFL has sparked wide reaction from teammates and fans. And now the White House is commenting on the video, which shows the player hitting his then fiancée to the ground and then dragging her out of an elevator.
One of the most important things that we can do to try to end the scourge of violence against women is for men to band together and to send a very clear signal that it is unacceptable.
The White House also released a separate statement saying, in part, hitting a woman is not something a real man does, and that's true whether or not the act of violence happens in the public eye or far too often behind closed doors. Stopping domestic violence is something bigger than football. Later today, the fourth American who contracted Ebola in West Africa is expected to arrive in the U.S. for care. And now President Obama is pledging more U.S. assistance to help contain the outbreak. Emory University Hospital has not released information about the person yet, but the World Health Organization says that one of its doctors has tested positive, and the State Department says that person is from the U.S. Meantime, another American doctor, 51-year-old Dr. Rick Sacra, has been treated in Nebraska Medical Center. He's in stable condition, but his recovery remains uncertain. Another website jumping on the online shopping bandwagon, Twitter announced it will test a buy button that will let users purchase while using their feed. Now, a small group of users will soon see a button on their mobile app on advertisements. So when you hit the button, the entire buying process will be handled within the app, so you will not have to leave Twitter. The company will not say whether or not it gets a cut of whatever you've purchased. And Richard?
No, of course they don't. They're doing it just out of the graciousness of their kind souls. Of course they're going to get a piece of the action.
I don't like the ads, but I know they have to make money somehow.
I know. That's the tough part about it. Even Facebook, it seems like more and more there's more of those ads popping up. I'm constantly saying
totally
I don't want to see these and unfollow and everything else. Yeah. All right, so let's take that look at your forecast. We're heading outside via the tower cam. A murky start to the morning. We've even got some of the fog now showing up. I was saying that it was looking good. Only took a couple of minutes for that to change. 73 degrees right now, calm conditions, damp conditions, and now even some light fog. We've got that coming up in the forecast after the break.
One local family is proving their bond isn't based only on genetics. We'll take you to the adoption ceremony where they welcomed 6 children into their family after the break. We're proud to cover Pass Station, Grandview, and Bensmore.
You're waking up with Channel 4. We are the local station.